This is the review of the Cherry Mobile Omega HD 2.0 and this is the quad-core version ng Omega HD. So let's go check out this phone kung ano nga ba yung mga nabago and yung mga performance na na-enhance sa kanya. So first thing is the build and design. So far wala na bago sa kanya. It is still the same as the Omega HD na first version na nirelease nila. If you have the back cover, hard case, and other stuff na binili nyo sa Cherry Mobile or accessories, it will still be compatible with this device, which is a 2.0. So which is one good thing about this phone. In terms of camera, it is still the same as the first version, which is 12 megapixels sa likod and 2 megapixels sa harap with a BSI capability. In terms of performance, you will notice na mas fluid on 2.0 comparing to the first version, and that is because of the quad-core and the new GPU. And you will see that when I click on the buttons of the user interface, na mas mabilis siya mag-response and nag-leverage talaga yung performance niya. One cool feature of the 4.2 JellyBean is the swipe feature. So when you swipe on one finger, it will show the notifications. And if you swipe on two fingers, it will show some menus. And in terms of scrubbing and sliding on the menu or the user interface, it is really much better than the first version. So mas ramdam nyo talaga yung bilis niya comparing it to the other one. In terms of camera, you will still notice na meron pa rin siyang quick access camera button on the left side of your phone. But the interface of the camera app has changed, so meron siyang dalawang button ngayon, which is the camera and the video, but still you can use the button on the left side para makapag-snapshot kayo. So in terms of camera settings naman, it's still the same and medyo may mga nabago lang na konti, and meron pa rin siyang exposure and some color effect and some settings on the scene mode, white balance, image properties, and other stuff there. And in terms of photo settings, ngayon is meron siyang zero shutter delay, so you can turn this on. And also the continuous shot, which is 40 and 99 shots na ngayon. And the picture size is still the same, na 12 megapixels yung maximum. And the picture size is meron ng full screen ngayon, which is ngayon, pwede yung i-view siya na mas malaki. So in terms of video settings naman ngayon is meron siyang EIS, which is a stabilization na feature. And meron pa rin siyang effects, and the video quality is a full 1080i 30 frames per second na video. And yung 720 is the high and also a 30 frames per second. So yung hindi lang 30 frames per second is yung kanyang pinaka-low setting. So here, you will see na when I am recording is continuous focus siya. So this is one of the new features sa camera app, which is meron siyang quick access on the top and meron siyang panorama and HDR and other stuff there. So you can go experiment on that. And here, I'm trying on the HDR mode. So medyo may delay syempre pag HDR mode, but still the quality is enhanced when it comes to HDR. So when I'm pinching and zooming, it's really fast and fluid. And so if you're an Instagram fan, you will definitely love this camera feature on the 4.2 JellyBean. So meron na siya ngayong parang filter effect, and you can put frames, crop, and put some vignette on your photo. So you can go experiment on your photo right onto your camera application. So on the stock ROM, they added a backup and restore application, which is even though you are not rooted, you can still back up your phone. And of course, the OTA or the over-the-air software update is available on this Omega HD 2.0. So in terms of stock browser, I am connected on a full Wi-Fi connection, and you will notice na mabilis siya mag-load. And I am loading my website, and I googled it, Pinoy Screencast, and you will see on how fast it loads my website. One good thing about the stock browser is it can load a YouTube video. So if you want to watch a video directly on the stock browser, you can play it smoothly. And here I am playing my own video right onto my website, and it's really good in terms of buffering. So if you want to enhance your audio, go to the audio profile and check the best audio enhancer. And of course, yung Google Now feature on this unit is working fine, and you can just go swipe it on the left side kapag nakalock yung screen niya. So yung default messaging app niya is quite modified than the first version. So meron siyang other feature na like capture video, capture audio, and other stuff. And meron din siyang emoticons that you can add if you want. And meron din siyang pop-up feature na kamukha ng sa Go SMS. So the only issue that I have encountered in terms of typing is medyo napipindot ko yung ibang buttons, not like the Omega HD na first version, wala akong issue ganon. And also here on the lower side ng phone, mapansin nyo na when I'm pressing it, hindi nagre-response. So meron siyang parang blank area there. Pero kapag naka-landscape naman siya, it is working fine. So meron lang siyang parang sa area na dun sa may capacitive button. So hopefully on a software update is ma-fix nila to. And because it is running on a 4.2 JellyBean, meron siyang feature na pwede ka mag-add ng camera or widget on the lock screen itself. So when you swipe on the left and on the right, pwede ka mag-add ng additional widget there. So if you want to use your phone as a sketchpad, you can go download the Autodesk Sketchbook and it is working fine. Comparing it to the first version, mas smooth yung sa 2.0 when it comes to sketching. And when I am zooming and zooming out, mas fluid siya and mas mabilis mag-response. So here, I am using the stylus and it works really great. So even though the front camera is just 2 megapixels, it is still good on a low light situation. Like for example, this is a room environment and makikita nyo pa rin na malinaw pa rin yung aking mukha. So if you want to use this phone for a Skype call, it will definitely works fine without any issue of inverted camera. So it really works fine and yung performance niya in terms of video call is really smooth. So it's really impressive dahil usually kapag video call merong issue of lag and medyo nagsastutter yung video, but here I really didn't experience any of that issues, so which is quite good. And so here I'm testing out the burst shot feature of this phone and you will notice na mabilis siya kumuha ng picture, like it's around 2 to 3 seconds tapos nga na yung 40 pictures. And when I am browsing on the gallery, it's really fluid. So if you want to use this phone outside the Philippines, it will definitely work dahil both SIMs are quad band frequency. And for the Antutu benchmark, yung sa akin is umabot ng 12,000 plus ang kanyang benchmark. And for the quadrant naman is umabot ng 3,000 plus. And for the Nanomark is meron siyang 43 FPS, but this is a 60 FPS na unit. And of course, it is a 5-point multi-touch. And here are the available sensors of this phone. Ang wala lang sa kanya is the temperature sensor, gyroscope sensor, and the pressure sensor. So this phone has a Bluetooth feature but unfortunately, wala siyang Bluetooth tethering feature. And for the default storage, ang ginagamit niya is the SD card. So this is quite disappointing for this unit dahil hindi available ang OTG USB or buggy siya. Because yung una ko siyang binili is when I test the USB OTG cable, gumana siya or na-detect niya na na-unplug. But upon reboot and shutting down the phone, lalong hindi na na-detect yung USB. But here, as you can see, when I am putting it on an A919i phone, it is working fine and my mouse is detected. So hopefully on a software update is maayos din to. So now I am playing a full 1080i 30 frames per second na video and it is working fine smoothly on this unit. So wala siyang lag. And this is the 720p version ng aking Omega HD review and as you can see, nagpe-playback siya ng maayos without any stutter. So this is the audio test and the speaker test. So you will hear na medyo iba yung tunog niya. So much better pa rin ang Titan TV compared to this one. But again, it is above average. So in terms of gaming so far, this unit has the best performance out there of all the units na nirelease ng Cherry Mobile. So I am playing the NBA 2K13 and so far, this is very smooth on this unit. This is the demo of the Dungeon Hunter 4 and it is really running smoothly on the Omega HD 2.0 and I think that is because of the 60 frames per second na feature ng Omega HD. This is the Death Dome game, and you will notice na meron siyang nagja-jump na frames, pero hindi ganun kadalas. So, minsan-minsan lang siya, but again, the game is very manageable to play. Another one is the Iron Man, and this one is really smooth. So when I am tilting, as you can see, napakabilis niya mag-move. And comparing it to the first Omega HD, hindi ko naramdaman yung ganitong bilis. Na when I am tilting on the unit, na sobrang smooth nung character na gumagalaw. So this one is another online game, the Arcane Legend, and you will see the performance is really quite good. This is the zombie game, and sa Omega HD version 1, medyo meron siyang skipping frames or jumping frames. So when I played it here on the Omega HD 2.0, mas smooth siya and mas mabilis. And of course, the all-time favorite Temple Run 2. And as you can see, kung hindi ka nakapag-jump ng maayos or nakapag-slide ng maayos sa OHD 1.0, dito sa Omega HD 2.0, pwede ka pang tumambling sa sobrang smooth niya at bilis. Okay? So that's the Temple Run 2. So, meron feature ang Omega HD 2.0 na magnification process. So, kapag nag-triple click ka sa screen, nag-zoom in siya doon. So, in terms of color, comparing it to the Titan TV and A919i, I'm not sure why the Omega HD 2.0 is quite grayish too much. So, yung white is not pure white. So there you go guys, and that is the review of the Omega HD 2.0, and as you can see, it's really worth the price of 8,999. So mag-add lang kayo ng 1,000 from the previous price of 7,999 and you will get a times 2 or double the performance nung first version. And diba? So it's worth the buck. So in terms of battery life naman, it's really impressive dahil comparing it to the first version na sa akin, full Wi-Fi and full gaming na performance, umaabot lang siya ng 12 or less than that. But this one is umabot ng 16 hours and above. So sa akin, actually yung maximum ko is nag full Wi-Fi ako, then nag-watch ako ng one video and some music playback, and then umabot sa akin ng almost 1 day. So hindi pa naka-optimize yun. So it's really impressive dahil sobrang na-optimize nila yung battery in terms of this one. So it's really worth a try if you want to upgrade your phone, comparing it to the first version. So it's for you to decide, guys. So again, this is Arnovino, and see you on my next review video. And also, don't forget to like and share this video kung sakali mo nakatulong sa inyo, di ba?